Was empires in Africa called Kush, Timbuktu, where every race came to get books for my success.
Peace and love, black family. This is the Prince of Pan-Africanism, Dr. Umar Johnson, and I support 100% GKTV. That's right, Got Kush TV. For the latest conscious information, trending news, and information that you can use, make sure you check out Got Kush TV. GKTV, they got that information you need.
1-10-9.
And you don't know 10-9 Warrior, this is Shakara in the midst of Brixton, surrounded by the Emancipation Day Reparations March. And I am with the brother, the man himself, Brother Ankh Aku. Greetings, Brother Ankh Aku.
Tender Murray, good to be here.
Yes, indeed. And as you can tell, you know what I mean, he's got a bit of a Yankee accent going on, you get me? So he's a man from the United States of America, Kings and Queens. How was it your first time in London, King?
It's beautiful, and if you want me to, I could try a little British accent.
It's all right, King. Don't worry with it. Don't hurt yourself, you know what I mean? All right, King.
Okay,
so for those who may not know Kings and Queens, yeah, Brother Ankh Aku is one of the men them behind Got Kush TV, behind the scenes, you know, contributing to the masterful marketing plan that Got Kush TV has. So we're going to talk to Brother Ankh Aku about marketing and what he does in terms of marketing. So Brother Ankh Aku, what's your marketing speciality?
So I'm a trained guerrilla marketing specialist. Guerrilla marketing is probably the top marketing system for small businesses. As you know, most black-owned businesses are small businesses and often like solopreneurs.
Right.
So when I started this journey, I was looking for the most effective marketing system for our business, what I had in common with the guerrilla marketing brand was that we both agreed that business was warfare.
Right.
And it has been the most egregious type of warfare against our community.
Certainly.
So we're one of the rare communities where we have to market better than other people just to get our own people to support us.
Indeed.
So, so I built a whole a system and a model that took into account the special dynamics of the rape and pillaging of our community that is happening. And I said that how do we create a marketing system that allows us to succeed even in the context where we're playing in a game where we're not designed to win.
Indeed.
Because it doesn't matter what the game is, we still got to win.
All right. Now see that you sound like you've kind of, you know, plugged the hole, so to speak, especially in the Pan-African or the African-centered or the Black Power community. You know, we don't have a very good reputation for good marketing.
That's
yeah.
correct.
A lot of people think that we don't know about marketing.
Yes.
So was that apparent when you started your business?
That's absolutely apparent. Actually, one of the things that that helped me to get there was the fact that I was in my community in South Florida, Miami, Florida in particular, and I would hang around a lot of artists, performers, activists, and they would always ask me what was I doing?
Yes.
And I wasn't really a performer, wasn't really, I'd help out wherever I could, but I didn't have anything that I was doing. And so I looked around and I noticed that same phenomenon that you're talking about. That our great weakness in general as an African community, Pan-African community or African-centered community, and even as you could say black people in general, our great weakness is marketing. Marketing is in fact what I call black kryptonite. It's the one thing that makes us weak on two levels. When we are faced with other people's marketing, typically we get weak. We give all our money to other people. And then when our business people have to market, usually the marketing again gets weak. Something about it doesn't compel our people to support us. And so we have to figure out what that is. And my work has been about decoding and figuring out what that is, and then creating a system, a process, because I understood it had to be a system.
So decode for us, bro. What is it? What's the missing link right there? Decode the thing.
So in the US, I do a show called Mastering Monetization. The reason why we call it that is because we identified that the game that we're playing, the economic system that we're in, is actually, talking about capitalism, is actually modeled after the Kemetic system on some level. But it's
that's a very controversial statement in the African community.
So if I had an American dollar right now, I would pull it out and you would notice on the back of the dollar some symbols from a certain place in a certain continent.
I understand what you mean.
And these people take their money seriously. They're not going to accidentally put Africa anywhere unless it means something very strategic, very critical to what it is that they're dealing with.
I understand.
Yes, sir. So I'm saying to you in no uncertain terms that the basis of what they're doing is based on a principle that I call called alchemy. Now alchemy, is the science that they teach us of turning lead into gold. So what we're doing as producers, as business people,
Yes.
is we're taking materials
Yes.
and we're turning it into something of value
Right.
that gets exchanged for money.
Yes.
That's the fundamental principle.
Yes.
Literally, most of the things that we have in this culture are based on that principle to such a degree that we can't even recognize that it is us that we're buying into. I'll give you an example. Every cell phone on the planet needs Africa to exist.
Yes.
It needs the minerals. It needs a particular mineral
Yes.
that comes out of the Congo
Yes.
that allows it to actually function.
Right.
So they're literally taking Africa, reorganizing Africa, giving it back to you and charging you an arm and a leg, and you happily cut that arm off,
Right.
cut that leg off,
Right.
and give it to them, and then walk around for the rest of your life with just one foot and one arm. And that's what's happened to our community.
Okay, all right. So how would you say we solve that or regrow the arm and the leg? You know what I mean?
So you asked a really brilliant questions, my
Indeed.
brother. They must pay you the big bucks for this one.
Thank you, sir.
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
So the point of that point is that we have to understand a couple of things. One, how deep can I go, by the way? Can I
Go deep, go deep.
Okay.
Bro. This has got gush, you know. We
Okay.
go deep.
Okay.
We go
Okay.
deep.
So, the premise, I just told you that Western economics is really based on what was happening in Kemet in terms of the myth of the priest creating lead, turning lead into gold.
Right.
But there's a higher aspect to alchemy.
Right.
The higher aspect to alchemy is that the highest alchemy you can do is turn a human being into a divine being, into a God state of consciousness. That means to be a creator
Right.
or a producer,
Right.
but not just a producer as in making things,
Right.
but as a producer of high value
Okay.
in the world.
Right.
Right? This is what the culture of Kemet was really based on, because the goal in the culture was what they call becoming a Sar,
Right.
one with the transcendent consciousness. Now that's kind of deep
Yes.
and kind of mythic.
Go ahead.
But the point is, when we take on that identification within ourselves, we become essentially alchemists that have the ability to reverse what happened to us. Because what happened to us was essentially, according to my good friend DJ Jordan, if he's watching, I'm going to shout him out here.
All right.
He's the president of ULU, Us Lifting Us Cooperative Economics in
Okay.
Atlanta.
Okay.
And what he taught us was that what happened to us was de-alchemization,
Yes.
alchemization, meaning that we were taken from the state of being gods,
Yes.
brought down to the state of being niggas.
Okay.
We were alchemy in reverse.
Yes.
So when something has happened in reverse, once you recognize that that's what happened,
Yes.
you got to just do that in reverse.
Okay.
So now the question is, how do we do that in this context?
Right.
And my argument is that every business person
Yes.
has to understand that they're not just selling stuff,
Uh-huh.
they're actually creating products of value.
Right.
And the highest products of value that we can create
Yes.
are the products that return our people to their original divine state of greatness. That's the essence of every black business.
Yes.
That's what guerrilla marketing from an African-centered perspective is
Okay.
really about.
Okay.
And if we can return ourselves to our divine state and our divine power,
Yes.
then there is no power on earth that can stop who we are.
Well, Kings and Queens, you heard it here first. Guerrilla marketing, Kings and Queens. You know what? The people them watching this are going to want to know where they can get in touch with you now to hear more of this science that you're offering right now. So let us
So
know.
I'm here to create and to actually invest in this community.
Okay.
So I do free monthly trainings online
Right.
for marketing.
Okay.
So any type of business, I go in depth into different areas, and we go
Right.
into specifics, whatever type of marketing you're using, whether it's Instagram, Facebook, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
So we do a high-end training every month, absolutely for free.
Okay.
That's just our investment that we're going to continue to make in the community, because we want our business people to be successful,
Yes.
regardless. So whether you come into a deeper relationship with me or not, I'm not even that concerned about that. You can determine that for yourself.
Yes.
But you can reach me at bettermarketingmastery.com.
Right.
Better, that's the website. If you sign up there, you'll get access to the free trainings.
Okay.
You can also find me on Facebook.com/Better Marketing Mastery.
Yes.
You can find me on, you can reach me by email, info@Better Marketing Mastery.
Yes.
If you have a phone number in the US, or if you know how to call the US, it's 302-536-9642. And any one of those will get you there, and you'll get connected. And I'm also working on a new project that really relaunches the system, because I've done some tweaks, and because I constantly, it's a dynamic system.
we're developing,
It's
yeah.
something I'm constantly working on,
Yes.
and it won't be where we need it to be until we win.
Right.
You
right,
understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's a constant work in progress, and I'm doing a new edition of it,
Right.
and I will be doing that. That's like a $500 training that I'm going to give away to the community for free. I'm going to show you how to develop your own marketing system
Okay.
using the processes that I'm kind of revealing here.
All right. You heard it here first, Kings and Queens. Business and marketing from an African Centre perspective. Don't let nobody ever tell you that business and marketing is a Eurocentric endeavour. We've heard it here. Indeed. The brother can show you. You want, right now? You want to show?
I could just give you a quick button. Okay, good.
All right, you know what? If you want him to show you, check out the website. What's it? BetterMarketingMastery.com, Kings and Queens. Yeah. You'd heard it here first. It's Got Kush TV. My name is Shakara. It's brother Uncle Koo. And around there we say, Tendamwari. Peace.
Hey yo, it's Swiss.
My name is JJ Polar.
This is Shakara. Hi sister, my name is Empress Amani.
What's up? It's the world changer McKellamine, and you're locked onto Got Kush.
Got Kush.
Got Kush.
Got Kush TV, the conscious platform for all conscious people. Stay tuned.
There was empires in Africa called Kush. Timbuktu, where every race came to get books. My success to you, even if you wish me the opposite. Sooner or later, we'll all see who the prophet is.
Subscribe. Long this up.